With China's very rapid rise, U.S. would be concerned that by 2030, China might be dominant. So how that kind of relationship at that time could be. So in the next 2 decades, leading to 2030, U.S. may work more to hedge against China's rising. Pivoting back in Asia, rebalancing, that would hurt China's interest. So China wants to assure the U.S. no need to work on me this way, as I'm not going to challenge your presence in East Asia, in West Pacific. So China tried to present this. Don't hurt me, and I would assure you I'm not going to challenge you. So let's have more respectful and equal partnership. But I think the U.S. has some difficulty, that the U.S. would have very great difficulty in being equal with anyone else. U.S. sees a reason in tapping Chancellor Merkel. So U.S.-German relationship, despite one of the best within NATO alliance, is not equal. So how U.S. would not tap China's information and internal working? But the U.S. is willing to expand relationship with China in a more cooperative way. So when China proposed, let's work on new model, new type of major power relationship, President Obama did not accept immediately. In return, he mentioned, let's work on new cooperation instead of new type of great power relationship. So the U.S. has difficulty in my taking this relationship should be equal. U.S. still thinks there is only one good modality that China has to follow, and China is not totally doing this. U.S. has patience in working with China, but still cannot accept this kind of modality.
I have a different view on the Xinqin Daguo Guanqi, the new type of great power relations. I think there is some concern. You know, this got a lot of attention in the United States when Xi Jinping traveled to the United States as vice president on his trip. And he used this phrase. And frankly, I think most Americans didn't know what to make of it. And one of the things that I think is predominant in the American thinking is that given China's rise over the last 30+ years, China is now in a fundamentally different position in the world today. It is in a position to contribute to many issues which affect many countries in the world, including China. China now, for its own domestic agenda to continue to grow and develop and sustain its economy, has to rely on an international environment now that is conducive to that development. It can no longer drive its development by only thinking within its borders. And so this is something new for China. It's something new for the international community. But what's interesting is it's a new element in the U.S.-China relationship. For 30+ years, the U.S. and China relationship has primarily been about bilateral issues that the U.S. and China talk about. But now, for the first time, the United States and China need to work together on issues that are global in nature, that affect China, that affect the United States, and affect the international community. And I think there is some very positive thinking in the United States that if we can take this new type of great power relations and put cooperation on global issues at the very center of this relationship, then we can potentially, this may be a turning point, and we may be able to transform the relationship in ways where the U.S. and China are working together on global issues for the benefit of China, the United States, and the international community.